There is a whisper moving through the spiritual realm right now, and it was meant to reach you today. Before anything else, pause for a moment and feel this. Have you noticed unusual emotions lately, sudden memories, or an unexplainable pull toward someone you can't stop thinking about? The angels are drawing near in this very moment, and they urge you not to ignore this message. If this resonates even slightly, gently like this video, subscribe to the channel, and type Amen in the comments as a sign that your heart is open. Leave a thank you so much to seal this connection, and if you feel guided, become a member to stay protected by these messages. What you are about to hear was not chosen randomly, it was whispered specifically for your soul, and it carries a revelation that will grow stronger as this message unfolds. The angels reveal something tender, yet powerful. Your soulmate is holding a question deep within their heart, one they have been afraid to ask, one that has waited for the right divine timing. This question is not casual, and it is not light. It carries emotion, vulnerability, and truth. You may have felt this stirring already through restlessness, dreams, or a sudden sense of longing that appeared without explanation. The spiritual realm confirms that this question is connected to a decision, a reunion, or a confession that has the power to shift both of your lives. But the angels also say, this will not unfold all at once. There is a process, and every word you hear next will gently prepare your heart for what is coming. Right now, the angels ask you to listen not just with your ears, but with your spirit. This message is not bound by gender, age, or past experiences. It speaks to the heart of anyone who has waited, hoped, healed, and believed. The one you desire has been walking through their own internal journey, carrying thoughts of you more often than you realize. The angels say their silence was never absence, it was preparation. And this question they hold is wrapped in fear of rejection, fear of timing, and fear of vulnerability. Yet something has shifted. Heaven itself has begun to soften their heart, and that is why this message reaches you now, at this exact moment. You may wonder why this feels so intense, why emotions rise as you listen, or why your chest feels heavy yet warm at the same time. The angels explain that when two souls are aligned, distance does not weaken connection, it strengthens awareness. This is why signs have appeared repeatedly in your daily life, why certain words, songs, or memories seem to follow you. Nothing is accidental here. The angels are building anticipation, gently guiding both of you toward a moment that must happen with clarity, not confusion. But there is something more, something deeper, that you need to hear before the full revelation can be unveiled. The angels want you to know that this question your soulmate carries is not only about love, but about courage. It is a question that exposes truth, reveals intention, and demands honesty. This is why divine timing matters so much. If it came too early, fear would overpower it. If it came too late, regret would shadow it. But now, the angels confirm alignment. Still, they caution, do not rush ahead in your thoughts. Let this message unfold layer by layer, because what you are about to understand next will explain why your heart has been quietly preparing for this moment long before you were conscious of it. As you continue listening, keep your heart open and your spirit calm. The angels are surrounding you with reassurance, reminding you that you are protected, guided, and deeply seen. This message is not meant to create anxiety, it is meant to bring peace, certainty, and gentle excitement. Your soulmate's question is approaching like a soft knock on the door of your soul, not a loud disruption. And when it arrives, you will recognize it instantly. But before that happens, the angels need to reveal the hidden signs that have already been unfolding around you, signs many overlook, but you are always meant to notice. So stay with this message until the very end. Every second matters, every word carries intention, and nothing here is filler. If you feel guided, share this message with someone who may also be waiting for confirmation. And remember, this is only the beginning. The angels are about to explain why this question has waited so long, what it truly represents, and how it will touch your soul more deeply than you expect. What comes next may surprise you, because the truth behind this whisper is far more powerful than it first appears. There is a reason why your heart has felt more sensitive lately, as if emotions rise without warning and memories surface unexpectedly. The angels explain that when a soulmate prepares to speak something profound, the spiritual connection between you becomes louder before the physical moment arrives. You may have felt drawn to moments of silence, reflection, or even nostalgia, because your soul is tuning itself to the frequency of what is coming. This is not weakness, and it is not imagination. It is alignment. The angels say your spirit has already begun listening long before your mind could understand why. The question your soulmate carries has been shaped by time, experience, and inner battles you may never have seen. While you were healing, they were also healing. While you were learning patience, they were learning courage. This is why progress felt slow, even when the bond felt strong. The angels reveal that both of you had to reach a point of emotional maturity where the truth could be spoken without fear controlling the outcome. This is why delays were actually protection. What is coming now is not rushed energy, it is intentional, grounded, and sincere. You may notice signs repeating around you, certain numbers, familiar names, similar stories appearing in conversations, or even strangers speaking words that feel oddly personal. The angels say these are confirmations, not coincidences. They are gentle reminders that the spiritual realm is arranging circumstances quietly, behind the scenes. Your soulmate is also receiving signs, even if they don't yet fully understand them. Something within them keeps pulling their thoughts back to you, urging them to reflect, to reconsider, to feel what they once tried to suppress. At times, you may have questioned whether this connection was one-sided or imagined. The angels want to release that doubt from your heart. They confirm that the bond is mutual, but the expression of it has been uneven, not because of lack of feeling, but because of fear of vulnerability. The question they hold exposes their true intentions, and once spoken, it cannot be taken back. That is why it has been guarded so carefully. But something has shifted recently, something subtle yet powerful, and it has changed their willingness to speak. The angels say this shift came through reflection, not pressure. Through quiet realization, not force. Your absence, your patience, or even your emotional growth became a mirror for them. They began to see what life feels like without the truth spoken, and that realization awakened discomfort they could no longer ignore. This discomfort is not negative, it is the birthplace of courage. And courage is exactly what this moment requires. But there is still another layer the angels want you to understand, because the depth of this question goes beyond words. This question carries emotion that reaches into the past, present, and future at the same time. It is not only about what could be, it is about what was missed, misunderstood, or left unsaid. The angels reveal that once this question is asked, it opens a door that cannot be closed again. This is why timing matters so deeply. And this is why your heart has been quietly strengthening itself. You are being prepared not just to hear the question, but to receive it with clarity instead of fear. As this part of the message unfolds, allow yourself to breathe and remain open. You do not need to act, chase, or control anything. The angels are handling the alignment. Your role is simply to remain receptive, grounded, and emotionally honest with yourself. What comes next will explain how this question connects directly to your current life challenges and why everything you've experienced recently was shaping you for what is about to happen. The angels gently draw your attention to your everyday life, because this message is not separate from your reality, it is woven into it. Think about the moments when you felt tired of waiting, when you questioned whether love like this truly finds its way back. Those feelings were not signs of failure, they were signs of endurance. The angels say your daily struggles, responsibilities, and quiet hopes have been shaping your emotional readiness. You are learning discernment, learning boundaries, learning how to love without losing yourself. Perhaps you've noticed that your standards have changed, that you no longer crave surface-level connections or empty words. This is not coincidence. The angels reveal that your soul knew it would soon be faced with something meaningful, something that requires wisdom rather than impulse. The question your soulmate wants to ask will meet you at this new level of maturity. That is why it couldn't come sooner. You had to become someone capable of responding from truth, not fear or longing alone. In your routine, you may have felt moments of sudden calm after long periods of uncertainty. Or moments where peace appeared unexpectedly, even without answers. The angels say this peace is a sign of alignment, not closure. It is your spirit recognizing that something is moving into place. Your soulmate is also experiencing this calm, mixed with nervous anticipation. They feel the pull to speak, but they are still gathering the courage to step fully into vulnerability. The angels want you to understand that when this question comes, it may not arrive in the way you expect. It could be simple, quiet, or even indirect, but its weight will be unmistakable. You will feel it in your chest before you fully process it with your mind. This is why the angels are asking you to remain present in your life now, to not disconnect emotionally, and to trust your intuition more than external noise. Many people miss divine moments because they are looking for dramatic signs instead of subtle truth. The angels remind you that love rooted in destiny often arrives gently, but carries lasting impact. This question is not meant to overwhelm you, it is meant to clarify. It brings honesty, not confusion. And once it is spoken, both of you will see the connection in a new light, one that feels grounded instead of uncertain. Your recent challenges were not delays, they were training. Each disappointment refined your discernment. Each waiting season strengthened your emotional boundaries. The angels say you are no longer the person you were when this connection first began, and neither is your soulmate. This growth is exactly what allows the next step to happen with stability instead of chaos. But there is still a final emotional layer to be revealed, one that explains the true purpose behind this question. Stay attentive, because the next part of this message carries the emotional peak. The angels are about to reveal why this question has the power to transform not just your relationship, but your sense of self and future direction. What comes next is where clarity meets promise, and where everything begins to make sense. The angels now invite you to look deeper, beyond the surface of this question your soulmate carries, because its true meaning is layered with purpose. This is not merely a question about feelings or intentions, it is a question that reveals readiness. It asks, without words, are we prepared to walk forward without masks? The angels say this is why your heart has been guided toward healing rather than rushing. Every emotional lesson you've faced recently was refining your ability to recognize truth when it arrives calmly, not dramatically. This question holds the power to realign paths that once seemed uncertain. The angels explain that some connections are delayed not because they are wrong, but because they are too important to be mishandled. Your soulmate understands this now. They realize that what they want to ask cannot exist alongside fear or half-truths. It requires transparency, courage, and a willingness to accept whatever answer comes. This realization did not come easily to them, but it came honestly. You may sense that something in your life feels like it is coming to a pause, as if space is being made for something new. The angels confirm this feeling is intentional. When divine moments approach, unnecessary noise begins to fade. Distractions lose their grip. You may feel less interested in temporary pleasures and more drawn to meaningful conversations or inner peace. This is your spirit recognizing that an important exchange is nearing. The angels also want you to release any pressure you've placed on yourself regarding outcomes. This question is not meant to trap you into a decision, it is meant to invite authenticity. Whatever your response will be, it will come from clarity rather than confusion. That is why the angels emphasize stillness right now. In stillness, you hear truth more clearly. In stillness, fear loosens its grip. There is a sacred balance unfolding between you and your soulmate. While they prepare to speak, you are being prepared to receive. The angels say neither role is more important than the other. Both require strength. Both require trust. And both are happening simultaneously, even if you cannot see the physical evidence yet. What makes this moment powerful is that it arrives without force. There is no chasing energy attached to it, no desperation. The angels reveal that when something is divinely aligned, it feels natural, even when it is emotionally intense. This is how you will recognize the authenticity of the moment when it comes. As this understanding settles into your heart, know that the angels are guiding every detail with precision. Nothing will arrive prematurely. Nothing will be withheld unnecessarily. The next layer of this message will reveal how this question changes the direction of your future, not just romantically, but personally. The angels gently shift your focus toward what this moment awakens within you, because the true transformation begins internally. This question your soulmate carries is a mirror, reflecting how far you have come emotionally. It highlights your growth, your resilience, and your renewed sense of self-worth. The angels say that even if the words have not yet been spoken, your soul already recognizes their weight. You may feel a renewed sense of confidence quietly forming, not loud or prideful, but grounded. This is not coincidence. The angels reveal that when we approach meaningful crossroads, our spirit stabilizes first. You are no longer searching for validation, you are recognizing value. This shift changes how you respond, how you listen, and how you choose. The angels also acknowledge the fears you may still carry. Fear of disappointment. Fear of reopening emotional doors. Fear of hope itself. These fears are natural, and they do not disqualify you from receiving what is meant for you. The angels say courage does not mean the absence of fear, it means refusing to let fear dictate your truth. Your soulmate senses this change within you, even from a distance. They feel that you are no longer available for uncertainty or emotional guessing games. This awareness is what pushes them toward honesty. The angels say that growth in one soul often activates growth in another when a divine bond exists. As this process unfolds, you may notice that patience feels easier than before. Waiting no longer feels heavy, it feels purposeful. This is a sign that your spirit trusts what is being arranged. You are no longer waiting blindly, you are waiting with understanding. The angels want you to remember that transformation is rarely loud. It happens quietly, in moments of reflection, self-respect, and emotional clarity. This question is not meant to pull you backward into old patterns, but forward into alignment. What remains to be revealed is the emotional peak, the reason this question carries so much power and how it opens a new chapter. The angels ask you to stay present, because the final parts of this message hold the promise your heart has been preparing to receive. The angels now draw very close, because this is where the message reaches its most intense truth. The question your soulmate carries is not small, and it is not temporary. It is a turning point. The angels reveal that this question holds the power to redefine the connection you share, not by creating illusion, but by dissolving it. What stands before you is clarity, the kind that changes how you see the past and how you step into the future. This is why your emotions have been preparing themselves quietly, why your heart feels both steady and alert at the same time. This moment arrives not as a shock, but as recognition. When the question is finally expressed, something inside you will say, "I knew this was coming," even if your mind never consciously predicted it. The angels explain that true alignment feels familiar, not chaotic. It feels like truth rising to the surface after a long season of silence. This is why the question will touch you so deeply. It validates what your soul has sensed all along. There is a release attached to this moment. A release from wondering. A release from self-doubt. A release from carrying emotional weight alone. The angels say that once this question is spoken, both of you step into honesty that cannot be undone. And while honesty can feel vulnerable, it is also freeing. It opens space for real choice, real connection, and real peace. The angels want you to know that this question does not demand an immediate answer. It invites a truthful one. There is no rush, no pressure, no manipulation tied to it. Divine connections respect free will. Whatever unfolds next will unfold with mutual awareness, not confusion. That is part of the promise. This is also why the angels have been strengthening your discernment. You will not respond from longing alone. You will respond from wisdom, balance, and self-respect. And that, the angels say, is what makes this moment powerful. Everything you have experienced, the waiting, the healing, the silence, was shaping you for a moment where truth could meet peace instead of fear. This is not the end of a story. It is the opening of a new chapter, one written with clarity rather than assumption. Remain present, because the angels now bring the final reassurance, the confirmation your heart has been quietly asking for, and the invitation to step forward with trust. The angels leave you with this final truth: nothing that is meant for you will arrive through confusion. What is approaching carries peace, even if it stirs emotion. The question your soulmate holds is guided, protected, and timed with precision. It comes not to disrupt your life, but to align it. And when it reaches you, you will feel steadiness beneath the emotion, a sense that whatever your answer may be, you are safe being honest. The angels confirm that this connection was never forgotten in the spiritual realm. It was guarded, refined, and allowed to mature until both hearts could meet truth without fear. This is why the timing feels different now. This is why your heart feels stronger. You are not being asked to abandon yourself, you are being invited to stand fully in who you have become. As this message settles within you, allow gratitude to replace anxiety. You are guided here for reassurance, not uncertainty. Trust that what unfolds next will unfold with clarity, respect, and emotional truth. If this message touched your heart, gently like the video and subscribe so you continue receiving these guided messages. Share your thoughts in the comments and write Amen as a sign of agreement and openness. If you feel led, leave a thank you so much to strengthen this spiritual exchange, and consider becoming a member to stay connected to messages meant to protect and guide your journey. Carry this peace with you, and remain attentive. The angels are still speaking, and the next message appearing on your screen will continue exactly where this one leaves off. Stay close, stay open, and trust what is unfolding, because what is coming was never meant to pass you by.